Ever since he first bent a spoon with the power of his mind on UK TV back in the 70s, Uri Gellar has, despite his many other achievements, been associated with this everyday piece of cutlery. In fact, he became for a short while the spoon's worst enemy. There wasn't a spoon in Great Britain that someone hadn't tried to bend. Now he's agreed to think about possibly becoming the honorary lifetime president of the Spoon Council and is keen to promote the spoon, the most useful of utensils in the cutlery drawer.
You use it to nourish your body, and but let's put it right now.
Well, with bearing that in mind, is it true to say, really, that without the spoon, you'd be a nobody?
Not really. I mean, I did the spoon bending to illustrate to people the power of my mind, the energy that my mind can emit.
Really, it was the humble spoon that made you famous?
No. The spoon bending, which I brought into the world, was to show everyone that this is possible, that the power of the mind is immense. I very quickly moved into other areas and I used my paranormal abilities for totally other things.
Let's get back to the spoon. I mean, how useful was that to you in terms of furthering your career?
It wasn't. Looking back at my past when I worked, for instance, for intelligence agencies, for government secret work, I never used this one. Besides, I can't really talk about that.
Sure, but without the spoon, I mean, let's face it, none of this would be here, would it? I mean, you are
wrong because, I diversified. I used my abilities to locate oil fields, to find gold mines from major mining companies. I have written 20 books which were translated into 50 languages, sold millions of books. I lecture to major corporations around the world, but you keep going on about this spoon. I mean, aren't you interested in other things?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm a busy man.
Of course, but without the spoon, there would be no TV shows.
Let's cut here.
Uri suddenly had to make urgent telephone calls to his celebrity lawyer and celebrity PR advisor, so we decided to take a short break from filming the interview. After showing us some of his other work on his website, urigellar.com, we made him look at our website, thespooncouncil.org.uk. Then Uri settled down again to eagerly share his love of all things spoon.
So, without the spoon, there would...
That had nothing to do with spoons.
Right, okay.
I mean, you keep going on constantly, You keep insisting this bloody spoon,
Do you have an affinity, do you feel, with simple, shallow, depressed objects?
I want you to stop filming right now. Stop. And I want you to get out.
Uri, please. Your response.
No, Gwen. That we ended the interview now.
Yeah. Well, it's simply that it's the spoon, surely, which has made you your career.
Just leave. I'm going to call my lawyer. Get out. Get out.
I think that went well.
And cutting. Mihalis, how was sound? Better than before. No, it's not excellent. But it's usable. Yeah. So that's good enough. That's good. Mine cancelled recording halfway through. What do you mean cancelled recording?
Luigi checks the math, goes, that's pretty weak. Gummi claws charts from tulips to crypto. Same curve, new curve, same folks get ripped though. Pat drops a punchline, call that fate or fraud. Crowd shouts back, either way it's on. Skeptical robot, roaster on sight. Point at the circus and flip on the light. Laugh at the bullshit louder each night. I've been selling magic themes since forever. Snake or zinc or every together. Bringing on buying, we're just dying of laughter. このグミレッドゼリーみたいな毛並みマイクと腹をかき捨てリングサイドに座るワードを指示する中学声でいつも勝つ紫猫の髪帽子に指輪が入ってるよドラッグキスとレックスマットはどこ紫猫の髪彼にはキッズの命と秘密のダジャレがあるレスリングのカオス彼こそがそれだエルボードロック彼にはジョークがある彼は解説の王者だボディスラムと紫のフレア髪の声がどこにでも響く
Fingers dance on ivory keys so sly. Punchline sharper than a needle's eye. He's got jokes that sting and a wink to the crowd. Soft notes sing, but his fists talk loud. Laugh it up or take the punch. Pat Dixon serving a 2-for-1 lunch. A tune, a jab, a sly little grin. Enjoy it now. Let the madness begin. Hard chat spins like a late night jam. Stories rolling like a battering ram. He's the kind of guy who'll crack a joke, then remind you life's just a puff of smoke. Comedy cuts like a boxer's jab. Left hook humor, grab your cab. Piano smiles, but don't you forget he's the maestro. But there's muscle in his set. Laugh it up or take the punch. Cat Dixon serving a 2-for-1 lunch. A tune, a jab, a sly little grin. Enjoy it now. Let the madness begin.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you.
Spinning facts, clip story and dabbler, keeping it skeptical, no cap. Gummy chainsaw rolling in, alien bodega cat, shape shifting memes and merch, dropping games that go black. Pat Dixon in the house, stand up king with the crime report. Dabbleverse detective calling out the whole damn court. Three weirdos unite. 7 p.m. ET. Skeptical robot blasting off, no guess, just pure energy. Papa Gummy Pat, the robot crew, clips and chaos, what they gonna do? Laughing at the weird, roasting all the fake. Skeptical robot, best show in the game. Electric Luigi, chainsaw, feline flow, Dixon dropping bombs, steal the whole show. Tune in, subscribe, hit that bell, or you'll miss the madness. Go to hell. Just kidding, kinda. Papa digging through the archives like a digital detective. Gummy drawing bodega dreams, merch so fresh it's collective. Pat on the mic with that New York grit and fire, talking true crime, dabble drama, taking it higher. From Hackamania giveaways to deadest disco beats, they're building empires out of laughs and internet treats. No script, no filter, just vibes and real talk. Three legends in a pod, watch the timeline walk. Skeptical mode activated. Gummy shape shifts, pack gets activated. Papa clips and loops, it makes the whole thing legendary. This trio's undefeated, baby, visionary. Papa Gummy pack, the robot crew, clips and chaos. What they gonna do? Laughing at the weird, roasting all the fake. Skeptical robot, best show in the game. So hit that link, join the stream, bring your snacks and your takes. Friday nights belong to the squad that never fakes. Papa Electrical, Gummy Chainsaw, Pat Dixon,
Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? I decided to cut that early, all by myself, and no one was complaining at all backstage.
Early, you say?
Thank you so much for being here, everybody. This is Skeptical Robot. We are a show about frauds, conmen, liars, and grifters, and we have a very interesting topic for you tonight. But before we get to that, please welcome, as always, Mr. Pat Dixon.
They saw the intros. They know who we are.
I saw some questions. There were a few questions there. And Mr. Gummy Chainsaw. Hello, Mr. Gummy Chainsaw.
Up, yo?
Ooh, I like that. Very nice. And
my software got a new cat, so I'm just playing around with it. See, I like him. He's a little chubby cat.
I
Kinda
like it.
me.
A little chubby cat. And
Yeah.
we already have some generosity from our amazing audience. Coming in first for the night is Mr. Greenberg.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Cape Coral subreddit. You have been permanently banned from participating in our Cape Coral because your comment violates this community's rules. You won't be able to post or comment, but you can still view and subscribe. That means you can still read such great Cape Coral posts like volleyball courts, burrowing owl question, I'm looking for a trans girl, frames or more, and I really need a job.
I do not understand what that is. There's a Cape Coral subreddit. Okay.
Yeah, that's where John lives.
But there's a subreddit for it?
There's a subreddit for everything, bro.
Oh. I am not familiar.
And not to be outdone by Dirnbag with showing you 11 months of membership. Thank you so much, brother.
11 months of membership. Thank you very much. And I believe, hold on here. Trigger. Yeah. Okay. I'm behind. If you don't mind, just
I'll take care of it. I got it.
Trigger celebrating 9 months of membership. It's a holiday. Gimme gets double time pay. Well,
I agree.
Management just learned it's a holiday.
Yeah.
we're behind. Awesome. And
the lovely Donna G.
Donna G, thank you very much for the 1999.
Wife.
Happy Friday, boys. And chat, have a great show. Thank you so much, Donna.
Oops.
Let's see. We have is there any more? We have a guest backstage. Oh, okay.
Hold up, I just gotta scroll down. Got a couple more. We got Woody.
Woody, thank you very much for the $2. I demand karmic crying like a chode. We actually have a good one loaded up, but we will deliver that one. Let's get through these. We owe it to you. We won't forget. We promise. And Kimbo Lee celebrates 1 month of membership. Thank you very much, Kimbo Lee.
Hugs to you, Kim. Followed by her giving away 5 memberships.
Thank you very much for the 5 Luigi Greenberg memberships.
Thank you so much, Kim. We appreciate you.
So much. backstage, we have a guest, first time on the show, and we are very excited to bring her out. So let's get this party started. Terry Nee, thank you very much.
Thank you so
for
much,
the one Luigi Greenberg membership.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. Backstage, we have, and please welcome her to the stage. That sounds weird. I'm not saying that again. Welcome her to the panel, Annie. Hello, Annie. How are you? Thank you so much for being here.
This guy stinks!
Oh, geez. All right.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed your intro there.
It was fantastic. Thank you very much.
That is all, Mr. Gummi Chainsaw. We are so glad to have you. Thank you for being here. And
I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. I hope that you're familiar with the show. We did talk a little bit about the topic tonight. And please, if you wouldn't mind, give us a full rundown of the feud between James Randi and Uri Gellar.
Who?
Totally kidding. I know you know nothing. All right.
Is one a boxer?
No.
Okay.
We'll get to it. One Pun, thank you so much for the $2. Lever gents. Happy Friday, y'all. We got a lever ready to go. Here we go.
The dead skeeve me out. I gotta be honest with you. Because they're no longer alive.
Repeat.
No, it's not a repeat. It's not a repeat yet. We haven't released the other one. The second one's going to be a repeat. Thank you so much. And we have a little bit more generosity here from our friend, Mr. Hamid.
Fart drop first, please, then a lever pull. Bless you, robot man and talking cat.
You got it, Mr. Hamhead. Got that there for you. And we actually have something special for our guest tonight, Miss Annie, because here we go. You'll see for yourself.
Ever felt the caress of ball skin on your chin? No. No, I have not. Mm-mm.
We're going to learn today.
We got Annie pulling the lever. Again, that is Gummi Chainsaw. I hope you like. I hope you like the clip that we got there.
Thank you very much.
The final is like him trying to reassure himself more than anyone else.
Yeah, letting everyone know he is really, really trying hard to let you know that he has not. Big Daddy Dodo.
Karmic X farts, Mangu, but Lenny eats it.
Thank you, Big Daddy Doodoo. Kimberly 9111. Thank you for the $2. Lever for the new guest. Why not? Hold on one second here.
Cool.
I love that angry look in his eye. Out of Carmtex lever for the $2. It's that Gummy Buddha.
Yes, look at him. He's amazing. Look at that body.
It's a new update to animes.
Yeah, they added this new character.
You got the big chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
and he can dance.
I can. If I can. There you go.
I'll show you how to download the Thriller dance.
Oh, yeah. I've done it for some of the human characters.
Oh.
Like I'm still talking while I'm twerking.
It's so effortless. All right.
Yes.
Folks, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed the cold open. It was not at all in any way bringing our intro over the threshold of being too long, because there are definitely no complaints about it. It was perfect in all its timing. But we have a little bit of an announcement to make. Oh, okay. Don Jr., thank you for the 4 months of membership.
Thank you so much, John. Good to see you, brother.
We have a little bit of an announcement in that we don't want to take too much time about this, but we've got another show in production. It is going to be called Supplemental Robot. It's going to be basically things attached to the show, associated with episodes, and also a bunch of just dumb shit that we like to look at and goof about. Keep an eye out, but for a preview of Supplemental Robot, for our first segment tonight, we're actually going to be looking at something that you might see in the first couple of episodes of Supplemental Robot, which is a show called Stairway to Stardom. Yes. And
if I can give a quick description, I cannot talk today.
Please do.
I presented to these guys. It was a show from Long Island that went from 79 to 93. My parents used to watch this when I was growing up. It's a basic cable talent show. And I really don't like using the word talent.
There's some hilarious stuff on this. And for tonight's episode, we're going to watch a very, very short clip of two. They were two comedians, right? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So these are going to be two comedians showing off their skills. And we watched the majority of this video and we've recorded it. It's going to be on an episode, but we cut out before these last two. And hopefully our resident, very celebrated comedian, apparently today there was a video out by Mr. So Thorough Joe Burrow talking about how Mark Norman is a huge fan of Pat Dixon. Have you seen the video yet, Pat?
Ooh.
Oh, it was several New York guys, but yeah, I did see it. It was really fun, and I mean, of course, everything misquoted and said wrong, but that's the way it is. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see.
I really enjoyed it. Giving Pat Dixon a lot of credit, a lot of respect. I really enjoyed it.
A little too much, really. A little too much.
I've not heard the joke that the first joke that Mark Norman talks about, but the way he said it was really funny, about why do men have affairs?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Can you deliver if he said that wrong? How is that joke?
Oh, no,
delivered?
I could do it, but I mean, I do it on it's not. I'm not gonna. No.
Got it.
I can't joke box.
Fair enough.
No, actually, as I said that, I regretted it. I'm sorry.
This guy, Pat, is another great person who does impersonations.
Oh, boy.
I love impersonations.
Well, all right, let's get to it. And then we're going to move on to the main topic of tonight, which is going to be the feud between James Randi and Uri Gellar. Here we'll
be hitting that for the 10 o'clock hour.
Yes, we will. Between intermissions and dinner.
Yes, we'll be getting to the topic on New York City Crime Report on Pat's.
Oops. It's going to be very, very quick tonight. I have a very small package. You heard me. Prepared.
Seen it.
Here we go. Yes, Rumpel Trenchcoat. This, I believe, is the show that also gave fame to Mr. Pete DiLorenzo.
The song is an earworm.
Yeah, and copyrighted. I got a copyright notice for this for the intro song. It's called "Stairway to Stardom." Yeah.
Johnny Gallagher. Here you are, Johnny. How you doing, Frank? Glad to see you. You know, ladies and gentlemen,
already great.
That Jerry Cooney and Larry's home fight was really something. But can you picture if our politicians were in a fight game? It'd go something like this.
Hey. Did he call him Larry's home?
Larry's
Yes, he did.
home. But it's funny. I've always heard the it'll go as something a little like this as like a joke. Like that was like how Gilbert Gottfried would describe impressionists, and it goes a little something like this. This guy really did it. I don't know that I've ever heard that actually done.
Well, they all did. That's where it came from. You know, I mean, like it's one of those things that's based in reality. There were comics who said that a lot of them.
Is hilarious. Okay, so I'm being corrected that no, this was not where Pete DiLorenzo got his fame. That was a different show. Thought it was the same.
I don't think he got fame from it.
Well,
oh no, it wasn't Pete DiLorenzo. No, it was. There's another eye tie, but it ain't him.
An eye tie.
Was he a greasy Italian or your average?
What do you? Yeah, yes to both.
I was about to say, is there a difference?
I was trying to go somewhere with a joke, and sorry, I tripped over it. Let's see what this guy has to give us.
And now with Howard Cosell.
Oh God!
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. With me, the former president of the United States, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy, you do look beat. Well, I'll fought every top contender.
Wow.
It's so good. So far, this is amazing. I mean, you got to give him a 10, you know? Every kid, I know that I'm a little older, but every kid had a Howard Cosell impression back then. Everybody could do Howard Cosell.
Oof.
This is Howard. I mean, it's just an easy voice to do. And Carter, too, kind of the same.
Rumple Trenchcoat, yet another unfunny Gallagher. That's great. Uh-oh, why is it not playing? Oh,
But I promise that I will be back next year, and I will win with the help of my brother Billy. Thank you. Okay, we take you now to Las Vegas when we have Jack Nicholson with Ronnie Reagan. Jack?
Okay, okay.
Boy, Jack Nicholson.
Wait, Jack Nicholson and Ronald Reagan. I feel like I needed to stop it just to let us soak that in before it gets delivered.
The guy knows how to get him in. He's going to do the thing where you pull it back to make it look more like your widow's peak look more prominent, I guess is, what they do for Jack Nicholson, or to like pull their eyebrows up kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like a lot of younger comedians would see guys do that, and they wouldn't actually be doing it they wouldn't be pulling anything up. They would just kind of put their hand on their head because they saw that other people doing that when they do Jack Nicholson.
And that's funny because I do associate that with the Jack Nicholson. Like it's just showing that like the bigger forehead or something. It's funny. I don't really even know what it's supposed to be doing, but okay. Jack Nicholson, Ronald Reagan. Are we prepared for this? And again, I've not seen this. I don't know how well this is going to go, but actually I am going to guess badly.
We go fun.
How the hell are you, Howie? So good to see ya. And with me is the President Prez. You never look so good. Well, I'm just a rough, tough cream puff. And I'll meet him next time. I'll meet Jimmy or Henry.
Now here we go.
The key to good impressions is to not be funny at all.
Yeah, you're right. It distracts from the voice.
and also to say, well, I guess he didn't really do it, but announcing who's going to be there kind of lets you in on the fact that you don't really have a lot of confidence in your skills. Oof.
Well, the way that Rich Little used to do it would be to go like, this is Ronald Reagan. They always would say their name actually in the impression. Like we don't know who the fucking president is, right?
Oh my God, that is awful. But I enjoy all of this. This wouldn't be as funny. This wouldn't be as funny without Pat. Like Pat, you
would.
You have some genuine insight into correcting them, and I really do enjoy hearing it. But the more obviously terrible it is when I actually see you start to laugh. Like you really, you seem to really just enjoy the bitterness of it, or not bitterness of it, the cringiness of it, that they're doing so terrible. And I like to see you smile.
These guys do impressions way better than I do. This guy does, I mean, all of them. These guys are great. I love watching these guys just starting out.
Kissinger, Henry, he's here at the studio.
Oh no!
I want to tell you the truth. They used to beat me up all the time. Dick Nixon, all of them. I want to fight everybody. Okay, let's go with.
Sounded more like Uri Gellar.
Okay, now I have to give an opinion. Can't anybody do a Kissinger? Like Kissinger's not a hard impression to do.
Okay, do one.
You have to get real nasal. Like you have to make it very nasally.
Stop stalling.
See, I gotta think of something to say now. Mr.
It's not that easy now, is it?
Mr. President. That's
Mexican?
Kissinger. Yes, he was.
I was just about to say, Mr. the President.
Yeah, I mean, that's how he said things. And then all of a sudden, Henry Kissinger's here.
I think the funny part is seeing just that when they do these impressions and going, that's where they got to and said, okay, close enough. I'm going up with it. I'm going to proceed.
Yeah, like who's encouraging them? It's kind of always what I'm curious about.
Nobody, probably nobody.
Woody from Syracuse, thank you for the $5.
He looks so like much, Woody.
A expendable thug on Miami Vice or a minion who got his ass kicked by Charlie's Angel. I have to agree. He definitely looks like a background character of a 80s TV show.
He could be a guy who went on Fantasy Island to reconnect with his ex-wife.
Yeah. That's good too. The boy's good, Calverton says.
That boy's good. Good, terrible.
Coming to America reference. That boy good.
Oh, I didn't even think that was. Oh, okay, I didn't even get the reference. Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't from Short Circuit too. So obviously.
And Richard Nixon, Rocky. What's the matter with you, huh? You don't like my friend? You think he can't fight? Let him speak for himself, all right? Come on, Richie, yeah?
Who's this?
Richard Nixon.
Oh.
Sure.
Of course.
My fellow Americans, let me make this perfectly clear.
Richard Nixon was known for bending his knees and dancing.
When you see me do this...
And also
I'm really
rolling his
doing
eyes
it.
in the back of his head, right?
Yeah, and apparently smoking. He's holding a cigarette in his hand, I think.
And I'll fight. Cary Grant fighting. Oh, yes, yes.
Hold on. I want to I'll just soak in the premise. Cary Grant fighting.
Yep.
And here we go.
Yes, put up your hands. Come on, fight me. Well, yes. Alfred Hitchcock fighting.
I'm more entertained by the premises.
That's a good still shot. Let me grab that right there. Perfect.
I couldn't care less about the impressions. I just love him saying these premises. I can't help but notice that this guy sucks.
Going out on a limb, RTC.
Why don't you fart me up 3 o'clock? Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies
Why
and
don't
gentlemen.
you fart me up at 3 o'clock?
That's what I heard.
Why don't you fart me up?
Fart me up
at 3 o'clock.
What?
Fart me outside. How about that?
Yes.
Fart me up.
How about that?
Fart. I mean, there's no point in even going back. That is what he said. He said, we all heard fart me up.
If you fart me up.
Fart me up, I'll never stop.
Thank you.
That's it.
Good.
They're clapping.
He closed with fart me up. That guy is enormous. Look at that fucking guy.
That is crazy.
That guy's
Look
a
at the
fucking
hair
giant.
on the left.
That's a helmet.
Can you do something?
No. He can't.
He's already proven he
something.
can't.
That nobody else does. You can?
This is going to get gross.
Fire you up.
Nobody has ever done on TV.
Remember, three voices no one else has done. This is what he's saying. No one.
Okay. Roger Moore.
My God.
Okay, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
I say there, Daniel. How are you? Nice to see you. Hello, this is James Bond. Al Pacino.
I would say that was a Roger Less.
Guys, no one does Al Pacino. Remember that. Even back then, no one did Al Pacino.
No Al Pacino, right? Yeah, that's true.
No one ever done Al Pacino.
Who is this Al Pacino you speak of?
Al Pacino. I love that he ended it with, "This is James Bond."
This is going to be the quiet, Al Pacino impression that we have forgotten about at this point.
Roger Moore, this is James Bond. I'm sorry. That really great.
You're caught in a Tardo loop, man.
Yeah, I know. That one broke you.
That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. That impression is saying, "This is James Bond. I'm the Queen of England." Oh, boy. All right. Are we prepared for Al Pacino? I'm the Godfather.
Look, I don't want to see you get hurt. You know what I mean? So if you want to listen to me, do what you want.
And Squiggy of Laverne.
Okay.
One sentence is not really an impression.
That was Al Pacino.
It's, in the general direction.
Oh, my God.
Maybe he meant no one's ever heard anyone do these voices that terribly. It's like when he said no one's ever heard it.
That has to be.
The amazing thing to me is that he gets done doing those voices in his stand-up, and then the guy goes, "How about more impressions?"
That's a great point. Yeah.
He's
Hey,
like,
you know what? You did your act. How about you try something else?
More of the same. Just three
I think
more,
they're just
please.
humiliating him.
I'm James Bond. Oh my God. Donald Kunzer, thank you for the $5. You should look into the utopian colonies that popped up in Michigan, like New Harmony and House of David. Talk about brainwashing. That sounds up our alley. We will look into that. Thank you very much, Donald Kunzer.
So he said he's going to do Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley.
Okay, now I got to say, this one actually has me excited. Oh, I could do a Squiggy. That's my
You're
Squiggy.
not too far off.
Vern and Shirley.
Hello, this is Squigman and his friend Lenny, and we come to Chicago
Listen to that.
to see Laverne.
Okay, I just did my Squiggy. Did I do a better?
Instant applause break. Did anybody
I
here
was about
clap?
to say, he killed in front of those 6 people.
Oh my God! But Squiggy was never this animated. Like you gotta stay in your lane with the with the material.
Thank you, Frank.
You know, you make me look short. You know that, don't you?
Oh, okay. I chose a comedian.
Thought she was naked. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I'm one for gender equality, so I want to prove that women are just not as funny as well.
Calverton's here, says Gino Bisconti, a.k.a. Squiggy. Squiggly. Oh.
You guys, she's so terrible. You guys are going to love her, especially Pat.
Let's watch.
I'm ready.
Guess what? Anyway, I just came to New York recently. Maybe you can tell by my accent. I'm not originally from New York. I came here like a lot of you people looking out there, a lot of you Caesareans, to make it big and
What?
Caesareans.
Okay.
There's no Caesareans
What
in
just
New York,
happened
I
there?
guess.
I don't know what that means.
I think she meant Sicilians, and it just.
She's nervous.
Is that
Yes.
was that supposed to be a joke? I guess. Whatever. Who cares?
That would be great if she had a lot of like subtle malpropisms or whatever.
Caesareans.
Caesareans.
3 weeks. I have 2 hours left. 2 hours? No, an hour and 4 minutes. Anyway, no, I'm gonna make it fine. If I don't make it here, honey, I'll go back to visit my mother in Miami because I got a letter.
So the snort.
Scarlet?
So she's using the snort as part of the act. Like she thinks the snort's funny is like the.
No,
I don't know
that's
what she,
just
I don't know what
her.
she thinks. I'm saying it almost seems like that is part of the punchline.
No, it's not.
I
You
don't
read way
get
too
it.
much into that.
But she's doing it constantly. Like
I can't quite get a feel for her yet. You know, I mean, she's only been there for 5 seconds.
I guess, but that face, she looks like a cat wearing a human skin.
Would.
To my father, telegram yesterday. Come to Miami. I said, Daddy, I'm not coming to Miami. She drives me nuts. He said, Cheryl, your mother went through a change of life. She's gonna start living hers instead of mine. Laugh it up, guys. Listen.
Please
Now,
clap.
Listen, my mother. Well, maybe
Pat, in your career, have you ever had to say "laugh it up, guys" to the crowd?
No, I've never had to. Never had to.
I need
I
that
figured
drop.
you would
Laugh
love
it
her
up,
from that
guys.
one line. Yeah.
What in the world is this?
maybe you know her. She's the queen of denial. The love goddess of King's Highway. God bless this lady. But she identifies with major characters of the Bible. Like last Thursday, she had a Moses complex. You know how Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt? My mother had a similar experience. She led our family circle out of an ANS white sail.
She let her
I said, "Mom,
family
I'm no good
surf
for the
off an
sheep." She
anus
said, "Where?"
white
I said, "I
sail.
look like the Ku Klux Klan."
Yes.
I can't
She
understand
says she
what
let
she's saying.
she let our family surf off an anus white sail.
I don't know what she was trying to say though.
That's what she said. She
Yeah,
let
that-
our family surf out of an anus white sail. Play it back if you don't believe me. That's
Wait.
What is that?
Wait, is she saying wasn't Amos like a brand of like discount stores? Am I thinking of the right thing?
But she said anus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know what. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Room for the sheets. She said, wear them. I said, I look like the Ku Klux Klan. Family circle out of an
Wait.
ANS white sail.
Anus white sail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Amos Outlet. Yeah, I just looked up real quick. Yeah.
What?
Ruining it.
I said, Ma, I have no room for the sheets. She said, wear them. I said, I look like the Ku Klux Klan. She said, wear the sheet. Just none of I'll break your head. Daddy, leave me alone. Tell her to leave me alone. Cheryl, don't call your mother she. This is the story of my life. I go to Miami. She's happy. She's living in a condominium. Maybe you've heard of it. Yenta Towers. Yenta Towers. I'm so embarrassed to tell my friends where I'm going. She's sitting on, I go there in the living room, you know. She says, have a little schnapps. I said, Ma, what are you schnapsing me? She said, sit down and join in the activity. I said, what's the activity? Sitting down and watching Gidget Goes Kosher on a purple velveteen couch, you know. Gidget Goes Kosher.
I'm struggling to understand what she's saying. I really don't even understand what the words she's using.
Really? No, I can tell you what she's saying. Let me translate. What she's saying
please.
is, I am Jewish.
Got it.
Yep.
End of story. Or end of performance.
That's it.
Wow.
She is, though. I will say this for her, and maybe I'm not trying to damn her with faint praise or anything, but she is the funniest female comic I've ever seen.
Man, I am it's weird because we can normally criticize someone for what they're saying. I don't know what she's saying. That is just really odd. She's coked up or something.
Unbelievable. She has a pool in the shape
She's
of a
snorting.
mouth. The lifeguard can't swim. They pay him to listen. My daughter, the Michigan, she moved out of the house. She thinks she calls? So she calls twice a day. Big deal. That's way that. Unbelievable. My mother used to sing me a lullaby. It went something like this. Go to sleep, my flesh and blood. Go to sleep, my chubby child. I'll stay up for a while to work my fingers to the bone to give you and your son of your fat ingrate brother Larry a nice home. Go to sleep, pleasant dreams. Wake up after your teens when you can pay back your mom and dad for the tourists they had.
Okay, that was at least a complete thought, and I got that whole part there.
Explain it.
It was a song about how her parents weren't very nice.
Okay.
About how they, work very hard for them and they're ungrateful.
Yeah.
You sleep, I work, and why don't you just stay asleep until you can start paying me back? It's a nice thought.
Right, but not very funny.
No, it's an applause break type joke.
What a
no humor, That's where you just want all you want is for people to clap at the end,
And she had that one person that kept cheering. You could tell it's someone she brought with her.
Yeah.
Yikes! My skin is crawling.
It's just the laughing.
That
up
was
people.
no fun.
Like, I love that.
That's the only stand up I can stand to watch now is stuff like that, though.
Yeah, it's the way I feel about stand up is the way I feel about horror movies. They have to be either be really good or really bad. Like if it's just mid, who cares? It's like,
that's how I feel too.
Let's cleanse our palate here.
There's some stigma, and I love watching my shit, and I hope you enjoy it too.
Oh, that's the problem. You have it turned up on like 1.5 or 2x speed.
That one was weird. I don't know why I did that, but whatever.
Is it? Oh wait, those are separate. There's no way that could be what happened with the other thing.
Oh no, they're two different files.
She just actually talks that loud, that fast.
yes.
Well, I'm sorry. We had a palate cleanser. That never happened. My bad.
Yeah.
Do we need another one? I think
her speed was 1.0 Jewy, the way she talks.
My Microsoft Windows is got a Coke problem. All right. So let's talk a little bit about James Randi and Uri Gellar. And Annie has made it clear that she doesn't know anything about this story. And we've talked a little bit about it.
Much as I know, that's 4 different people.
Oh.
James Randi, Uri Gellar.
I can see how
that's
that
kind
could
of
be. Funny. That is funny. Like, it's a tag team match. All right. So let me give you a basic overview. And that Uri Gellar was a Israeli-born... Well, I guess it's even kind of hard to classify exactly what he is because it's kind of a matter of opinion. He made a career for himself demonstrating telekinetic powers in which he would bend spoons and tell people that he could do all kinds of crazy things with his mind. I like the narration music.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he would do it on live TV. He got a lot of people who believed that he was doing these very real tricks. And he did a lot of mentalism acts, meaning that he would draw things that he would have people draw themselves, and he would read their mind and draw exactly what they drew. We'll show a couple of clips of it in a little while. And the problem is he became a very, very, very wealthy person over it. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. Yes. And the reason it was a problem is that Mr. James Randi, who was a magician, saw that what Uri Gellar was doing was not the actual supernatural power that he claimed to have. Instead, it was the most basic, the most amateur, the most elementary magic tricks that he was doing. And James Randi was able to replicate all of Uri Gellar's tricks on a stage, in front of a live audience, at any point. This takes some weird turns. We're not going to get too deep into the weeds on this, but there were a few times where James Randi, there's 2 in particular, where James Randi was holding seminars showing how Uri Gellar was doing his tricks, and educated people, like college professors, stood up and said, "Mr. Randi, you're a fraud." And James Randi said, "Well, I guess, yeah, because I am a magician and I'm telling you that I lie. I lie all the time. I don't have supernatural powers. Uri Gellar is saying he has supernatural powers. I'm tricking you." And the person responded, "No, that's not what I mean. you're obviously gifted with with supernatural powers, but you're telling us you don't have them. This really happened. But no, James Randi was a skeptic. He was a skeptic, and he simply wanted to expose Uri Gellar for lying to people.
So let me recap. He was so good at like proving this guy is a fraud that people are like, well, you must be magic.
That happened, and I have the names written down of the people who apparently said this to him.
Was this at Hogwarts or something?
It was at Hogwarts. He was actually teaching a class. I've bent Coke spoons against my face. And so James Randi, and again, this is just an overview. We're going to see some demonstrations here in a second. James Randi wrote a couple of books exposing Uri Gellar, showing how he did all of his tricks. And would you believe it? Uri Gellar sued him multiple times for defamation, for libel, all these crazy things. But
well, the title of one of his books was "Here's How That Filthy Jew Does It." So I mean, that was not kind. I thought
it was not that far off. It was exposing Uri Gellar or something like that. I'll find the name of it. Yes, he. What's weird though is that amongst their feud, Uri Gellar occasionally leaned into it. And they did a show together in 1988, hosted by Bill Bixby, the Incredible Hulk himself, in which James Randi is given an opportunity to recreate all of Uri Gellar's, I guess you'd call them tricks. We'll just call them tricks. All of his performance tricks in front of a live audience. And this is years after an infamous moment, which is really going to be the highlight of this episode, in which Uri Gellar was invited to be on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson in 1973, and James Randi and Johnny Carson both worked together to sabotage his experience. And we're actually going to be watching a little bit of the video, but we're going to hear audio of an insider who explains what happened behind the scenes that the public never saw. So, tell me, Annie, does this sound like an interesting story?
Yes, there's a lot going on.
There is a lot.
He didn't say.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I guess I was making a bad joke, and I didn't. Never mind.
What I think what Annie was saying is thank you for the brief overview.
Yes. I was really hoping like you'd ask some questions or like there'd be some jokes or something in there, but whatever.
Well, I failed on that part. I'm sorry.
No, not you. I'm just saying anybody. And maybe some lever pulls. You never know. I didn't mean to make it a big long monologue, but yes, it was me expressing my brief overview of it all.
Here's my Jack Nicholson.
All right.
I'm intrigued of two magicians beefing.
Yes, that's all it really is. It's kind of like that movie, The Prestige. But let's watch just a very, very short clip, just about a minute long, explaining who Uri Gellar is.
In the 1970s, one man shocked and dazzled the world with seemingly impossible feats of amazing psychic powers. Though many believed in his abilities, one man did not, and would dedicate his entire life to revealing the truth about what he was certain was a diabolical and villainous hoax. The Israeli-born magician quickly became known the world over for his seemingly impossible feats, but as Uri Gellar's psychic star was rising, James Randi was making it his entire life's work to prove abilities just like Gellar's to be completely and utterly fake. Randi focused his interest on paranormal and pseudo-psychic claims, including faith healers, homeopaths, spiritualists, and those proclaiming to have psychic or telepathic power. He stated that anyone who could provide scientific evidence of paranormal activity or supernatural powers would receive a cash prize, but despite offering it for 6 decades, nobody has ever been able to cash in. In addition to being a gigantic skeptic, Randi was also a magician and escape artist, performing under the name The Amazing Randi.
Ooh, good name.
Have you ever heard of The Amazing Randi?
Yeah.
Oh,
as Gellar gained notoriety in the 70s.
Spells with a Y too, like gay.
The Amazing Randy actually made a lot of cameos on TV shows in the 70s and 80s. He was on Happy Days a couple of times, I think. Anyway.
With an I meant. Did I say Y? I meant I.
You did say Y. I wasn't going to
He spells it with an I, and he puts a little heart as the dot, okay? The Amazing Randy.
The Randini. So that is the overview of it, and we will see a little bit after that a demonstration of Uri Gellar's quote-unquote abilities.
His ability to bend metal with his mind.
Yeah.
Randy was not that impressed. According to Randy, the items Gellar bent with his mind were actually bent in advance and revealed to the audience as if he had bent them in real time using only his mind.
Okay, just a second, look at me. Visualize everything that you drew once more.
He claimed to read people's minds.
I'm gonna show what I got, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but it really came very strong in. It could be 2 mountains with a round thing on, or 2 people. Can
I show?
Yeah, I'd like to. Am I wrong?
You're right.
I'm right. Good.
So that's the thing I was telling you about. He would draw these pictures. That's Barbara Walters, of course. And we're going to show a little bit about how he did these, but to give you context about what it was that James Randi had a problem with.
That's what I got.
The trick is lame? Is that the problem?
No, it was the issue that he thought he was being dishonest. The fact that he was not calling himself a magician, but saying he had these supernatural powers is really the issue that James Randi had, where James Randi was saying that he was lying. You know, he called himself an honest liar, but he would say, look, I'm tricking you. These are tricks. Supernatural powers don't exist. But this guy is saying he has supernatural powers, but using the exact same tricks, the exact same methods that I'm using. And so, therefore, you need to know he is a fraud. That was his perspective.
And that's an interesting perspective, isn't it? Because I could argue that what he was doing, Uri Gellar, was just the next evolution in magic, where you're going, no, I'm for real, you know? I mean, because isn't that what we always thought of magicians, you know? I mean, not always. I mean, we live in a cynical time, but, you know, previously when there'd be a magician, people were like, oh my God, look at that. How'd he do that? You know, there was a sense of wonderment. I think that maybe what he's trying to do is by evolving it this way, calling himself a mentalist, he was trying to, you know, evolve it and bring back the wonderment. And that's why that's why he made a shitload of money, and there's magicians doing, you know, kids' birthday parties.
It is interesting because, yeah, when you see that, like, everything comes in waves, then you get somebody out there like Chris Angel.
That's what I was going to bring up. Does
really?
James Randi have a problem with him? Because Chris Angel doesn't, like, so he doesn't, as far as I know, claim he's like a magician. No, he's like a mind freak. He's a mentalist. You know, he can do like crazy things. So he goes and pushes like the envelope on that he can really do these things, even though he's using like props and other, you know, like practical effects to help him achieve these stunts. But he's not being like, well, yeah, I'm just lying to you. No, he doesn't do that. He full on is like, no, I'm the mind freak.
Right.
So does James Randi have a problem with Chris Angel?
That's a good question. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah, and you could say Uri Gellar, basically, without Uri Gellar, there is no mind freak. He opened the door to that, you know? I mean, like, he was just the first. So him, as a pioneer of this new way to frame magic, Randy's like,
I never thought of it that way, actually.
It's like anti-show business. That's why, but, you know, I wonder who makes more money or who made more money, Uri Gellar or, you know, the guy who debunks him. That's sad, too.
I think I'm actually pretty certain Uri Gellar made a lot more money.
Right.
But man, that is interesting. I've never had that perspective of it, of just letting him be. But I did understand that from the perspective of James Randi, who it was his business to call out the psychics, he lumped him into the psychic category. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, and I'm not going to make any judgment on that. But
jealous, bitter James Randi.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Uri Gellar's over here having too much fun. He's like, no.
Yeah, that is funny. I guess I do like hearing that perspective of it. I do idolize James Randi. I love his work, but you have a very good point on this, in that why not just let him be? But man, that's good. I got to say, I don't have anything to really come back at that because
Well, we'll see you
that's
next
a very
week,
good
folks.
point. Yeah.
Thank you so
All right,
much for
everybody.
watching.
But we do have to show at least the Johnny Carson appearance. But
he claimed
just to let Annie know who these characters are.
I know you're going to think this is a setup, friends, and old Tom has never conned you on anything. This guy is bending this key by rubbing it. It was bent at about a 1 degree angle when you started out, and it's coming up on 45 degrees now and still moving.
You're thinking bend, is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'm saying bend.
You're saying bend,
Yes.
hard, soft?
No, I'm saying bend, and sometimes I say bend, baby.
But Gellar was best known for his way with spoons.
Hold the tip of the spoon very, very gently. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm trying to melt the metal down. Yes, you see, I feel
Because he's so
it's
hot.
loose. And there's no force at all in my hands. Yes, look what's happening.
There's no force at all.
Look, the whole, you see it's becoming like plastic.
Yeah.
The media.
You think
even
it's
some
amazing? You ought to
scientists
you ought to see
Wow,
how he
no,
eats.
okay, that was terrible. Sorry.
Yeah, you ought to see how he eats gash. That is really.
So here's a little explanation of James Randi's problem with Uri Gellar's performance.
taking the Gellar phenomena seriously. So I decided to show, for starters, that I could at least duplicate these effects using trickery. Now, a key can be displayed in such a way that it looks like it's bending. For example, just by stroking it, you'd swear that it's bending right up before
That's
your
what she said.
Say, sir.
Magicians call this process ratcheting. But to do this, the key has to be bent in advance. The hard part, of course, is how to go about bending the key without letting them catch you. Now, there are several ways. I could, for example, take it and press the tip against the top of the table. That would do it. Or, in shifting my chair backwards or forwards, as I just did, I could have taken it and dropped it below the level of the table and pressed the tip on the chair I'm sitting on, which is exactly what I just did. Did I fool you?
So
I wasn't fooled. I wasn't. Were you fooled? I wasn't.
I felt like I could see where he did it.
There was no
but
mysterious music or anything.
no fires,
That's not
no
a
flames,
key.
no
That's
mirrors.
a string.
Yeah, this guy's full of shit. Boo.
But I think to your point, Pat and Annie, is that he's almost offended by the simplicity of Uri Gellar's act, meaning that there should be more to it. Does that make sense? I'm probably not saying that the best way, but it's almost
I know
like
what
he's-
you mean. Like the other
Yeah.
day, this woman called me stupid, and I'm like, that really insults my intelligence.
It's exactly the same. But yeah, he's like just basically saying you're not trying hard enough to fool the audience. It's so simple, and I can, do this. Try harder. It does kind of stink of that to some extent, but I don't think that's the full issue of what his problem with Uri Gellar is.
Mentalists have been duplicating hidden drawings for years. If Mr. Gellar had chosen to use trickery, he could have used any of a number of techniques. One favorite involves turning your back and covering your eyes while the drawing is being made. Now, I've always wondered why you would cover your eyes while your back is turned. But melting metal is something else again. It's done something like this. And it gets soft. So I say to it, bend, 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 and it bends. Of course, it does take a little preparation. In fact, it takes a lot of preparation. Now, this isn't proof positive that other demonstrations aren't the result of supernatural power, but isn't this a more reasonable explanation?
That is ultimately what I have always appreciated about James Randi, is that he's saying that there's just a better explanation instead of saying that you have these powers. But I do have to admit, Pat, you've really kind of made me think a little bit about this from a different perspective, that why not just leave him be? Why not just let him?
It's much more fun and whimsical if he's a magical guy.
Yeah, nobody really on a deep level believes it. I don't. Do they really, think that this guy? Like he's sitting there bending a spoon or whatever. I don't know. Like my natural inclination is, some bullshit, whatever, But like people like it, I guess.
That is interesting. And I have to think about that now.
I want to
forward.
see the amazing Randy debunk those the impressionists from before. Like, that is not Jack Nicholson. He is changing his voice like so.
And if you close your eyes, you think they're really in the room with you.
Absolutely. Okay, so just real quick, also, when I was talking about Uri kind of leaning into this, this is a little bit as their feud was kind of cooling down. This is in 1989. They did a show together called Exploring Psychic Powers Live, hosted by Bill Bixby. And what James Randi is essentially showing on here is that everything that Uri Gellar could do, James Randi could reproduce. Now,
everybody wants to get into the act.
But what he's saying is essentially now I'm second guessing everything about this, is that he wants to call Uri Gellar a fraud and say nobody can have fun because he's calling himself a genuine magician.
So I'm going to rip you off and copy your act?
I'm going to copy your act. I'm going to show everybody how to do your act. And you guys really got to me on this.
Just like some nobody, like going to a Barbra Streisand concert or some shit back then and being like, I can sing as good as her, and I will do it. I will reproduce the notes she sings.
And it's really funny that like now he's really also trying to spoil everyone else's fun. And like let everyone else know how to do the tricks, or like it's like spoiling a movie ending, but he's doing it purposely,
But that said, you know what? I despise Uri Gellar. I mean, like I don't like that shit really. I mean, like he's not appealing to me as a performer or a person or anything like that. And I hate all that mentalist shit. But I mean, yeah, it all still stays. I mean, like I don't think that he was right to try to sue Randy.
No, there is that.
I don't like either one of these guys that much. I do like. I mean, it's kind of hard not to like the amazing Randy, though. Because he seems really sincere.
I do appreciate Randy's. Actually, in the context of all the things that we've done about like religion and psychics, stealing money for just doing nothing, I do appreciate Randy's efforts. I absolutely do. That he was really trying to protect people from these fraudsters. There were all these people who, I mean, we have to do, even despite the fact that we're sitting here saying, who would believe that? We know there were people who were believing this. And then there are people, of course, who believe in your mega church pastors, or any church pastor, whatever.
COVID, communism, all these things. Yeah.
All the crazy things. And he was trying to protect people. I do think that Randy was trying really to let people know whatever you choose to do with your own money and your own efforts and your own beliefs, that's fine. But here's the truth of it.
What Randy was trying to do, I'm sorry, but what he was trying to do was like prevent Uri Gellar from lowering the collective intelligence of the world. He saw this has gone too far. People actually believe this and think this guy's psychic. Hold on, this is a showman. And I think his efforts, were definitely important. I think that's exactly what he should have been doing.
And do you think that in his efforts to do that, he took it too far with Uri Gellar?
No, not at all. I think he probably didn't take it far enough. I mean, he took it as far as he could. I think what he did was exactly right. Because it needed to be done, Otherwise, if you've got a whole world full of people believing that they're psychics, it's like, hey, maybe we need to pump the brakes on this. Can we just we need to be real here. This guy is a showman. What's the harm in that?
Yeah.
He's entitled to his not his opinion. He's entitled to his to express the facts.
Yeah. So let's look at this, and this is kind of showing just basically how James Randi was able to reproduce everything, and he used that as part of his efforts to debunk. A little tongue-in-cheek. You see they're both playing along, and they're pretty friendly at this point, but there was a time they really hated each other.
live on our stage, Uri Gellar.
Because magicians can duplicate some of these things with trickery does not mean that genuine psychics do it with trickery. Now, the broken watches that you have near you, the clocks, the broken house appliances, well, don't hold the refrigerator in your hand.
So what he's doing now is he's trying to demonstrate his psychic abilities on live TV by telling the audience that if you want it bad enough, there's something in your house that's broken that if you think hard enough, you can make it work again.
Does this work with Windows?
Yes.
I have an old gateway with Windows ME on it. Let's see if this works.
Yes. And the thing that James Randi's, well, I don't want to spoil it. You'll see.
But do hold the watch, do hold the clock, wind them quickly up. Although they're broken, wind the watches up and the clocks.
And they will be
Let's
right
say
twice a day.
To the watches, to the broken clocks and watches,
I was
and
thinking
the
the same
broken house
thing.
appliances, I will say 1, 2, 3, and you all will shout with me the word work. Even if it looks silly, let's do it.
Even if it looks silly.
Now, 1, 2, 3, work! Now, be quiet. Very gently, open your hands.
Shut your filthy mouth.
If you have a second hand, look at it. Is it moving? If you don't
do
have a second hand,
Is your hand moving?
very
This is my first
slowly
hand.
and gently put it up to your ear and listen. Did it start ticking? Shh. Did it? Later on, check the house appliances. Do not stick them in the electricity if they're dangerous. But if anything with battery that was broken is working, I would very much like you to call and let us know.
During this broadcast in homes all over the world.
Okay, so he does that. Now, essentially what he's doing is just working with the power of numbers. He's just saying that all these people who are watching, knowing that they are in fact, watching this and doing what he's saying, there's bound to be some sort of effort made. I'm sorry. There's bound to be some sort of coincidence there where it is going to actually happen the way he says it is. It has nothing
It's sort of
to do
like
with psychic abilities.
It's Twitter. I mean, like if you throw it out a number, like a phone number saying call us if this or whatever, just like you're going to get a ton of replies on certain shit on Twitter. Like people saying, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can anything you say, you can get somebody to back it up.
Yes, exactly, and that is exactly how James Randi approaches debunking it.
Thousands of viewers have called in to report such disturbances. Now, Gellar claims he caused those disturbances. Randi claims they're coincidental. From those responding, we've selected several callers at random. Randi and Uri are talking to them right now, and let's find out exactly what happened.
Hi, my name is Shelley.
Okay, hi Sharon. Where?
Well,
I found
her
that
name's
funny.
not Shara.
I thought it was Shelley.
He said, she said Shelley, and he said, hi, Sharon.
Where are you calling from?
Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Fart me up.
They don't have electric shit in Quakertown.
That my husband had taken apart and saw that the motor was ruined is now running and has been running for 40 minutes.
And he really took it apart, and then he put it back again.
He said he didn't put it all back together, only part of it.
So you mean it's now ticking with missing parts?
Yep.
That's great.
No,
you see?
not a crackpot at all.
Not just lying. Not just calling in and lying.
Let's all applaud. There's no way that this could be a plant or just a random homeowner.
Our plow has been repairedeth.
God, ridiculous.
All right, now what happened to you?
We had a 27-inch color television that hasn't worked for a year.
Yes.
No color, no
Humble
sound.
brag.
Wouldn't even turn on. And after
27 inches, baby.
No color, no sound, wouldn't turn on. Okay, so isn't the third one the issue?
The size is not too relevant. Yeah.
came on, I plugged it in. It works perfectly.
You asked $27. Give it away to charity.
Wait,
now
so it
listen,
wasn't
you
plugged
didn't
in this
pick
whole
the
time?
Yeah, I don't get it, but I have to show this to you for context of what Randi does.
Did he say you just lost $27?
No, he said he was like going to charge her $27 for the repairs. Like that was his joke.
$1 per inch?
No, I think he misunderstood. She said 27-inch TV. He thought she said $27 TV. You save $27 because you don't have to buy a new TV, so go donate it to charity.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, how did you get all that? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't get any of that.
Maybe
but
I'm the psychic.
You're probably right. But wow. Good on you. I did not understand any of that.
Television, did you?
I didn't, but we
You also thought her name was Sharon, so.
That's true.
And it didn't, and it started tonight.
I'm sorry. This caught my attention. I got my husband's jackhammer stuck in my pussy. And it's working again.
What, the pussy or the hammer?
All right, gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we are running out of time. Now, we've heard what the callers had to say. Those that get through to us, it seems incredible to me. Now, Randy, what do you have to say?
So this is the astounding feat that Mr. Gellar offers as proof of his wonderful psychic power.
Annie speaks Uri. Yeah, she translated that really well.
Last Saturday morning, listeners to Phoenix radio station KSLX were treated to a similar performance by psychic Massimo Polidoro.
Now, to give context here, this is what James Randi is doing to counter Uri's claims. Before this aired, he actually went on a radio show with someone who's an associate of his, who he claims was also psychic with telekinetic powers, just like Uri Gellar, and did the exact same trick on a radio show. And sure enough, people called in to say, wow, you have psychic powers, and it totally worked. What's up, Dr. Omega Art?
What up, Dr. Omega Art?
Thank you very much for being here.
From Milan, Italy, Mr. Polidoro told the audience, as Mr. Gellar did tonight, that wondrous things would occur in their homes as he put forth supernatural vibrations. Let's listen to some brief reports by the amazed listeners who called in.
We've got Massimo Polidoro from Milan, Italy. He is a kinetic psychic, and let's go to the phone. Hi, KSLX.
Hello, my name's Bob. My cat, it's crying at the radio right now, standing with its hair on edge. I've never seen behavior like this in my life.
Hi, KSLX. Is something strange happening at your house?
Hi, this may really sound silly, but I have a clock my mom gave me. It's an antique clock. It hadn't worked when she gave it to me, but it's a family clock, and
So it's basically the exact same thing that Uri Gellar was doing. And he's just simply saying, I can recreate everything you do because it's simple. There's no magic associated with it. There's nothing supernatural associated with it. Stop telling people that you have these psychic and supernatural powers.
But isn't he just proving, though, that there's two psychics?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At the very beginning of the episode, you said that eventually they say, wait, you're just lying. You're actually psychic, too.
Okay.
He's playing the opposite side of the con.
But the Italian guy just did the same thing. I mean, so he also has the powers. He wasn't trying to disprove anything.
I like Annie's ability to interpret. I really like that a lot. You're great at that. But yes, they're both psychic. That's the thing.
and it started ticking. I mean, it's making that tick-tock noise back and forth.
Hi, KSLX. Anything weird going on?
That was me.
See, this is an idiot calling and saying that the clock is making that tick-tock noise back and forth.
It's never made that noise before. I think it's going to blow up. It's a bomb. Wow.
Backing up foam out of the sink.
Tammy's on the phone live with us right now.
Okay, I walked out into my kitchen. I have a clock that's battery operated. And when I looked up at the clock, it said 8 o'clock. And it's still ticking, and it was on time before.
And you just went in there just like recently?
What?
Because right now it's 8:23.
Well, the only problem here is that
Broke my
Mr.
clock.
Polidoro is a colleague of mine who has as much psychic power as a piece of shirt cardboard. Over a period of only 30 minutes, reacting to suggestions that any anomaly at all would be due to psychic influence, listeners to that station called in and reported things that they ordinarily would not have even noticed. We thank the folks at KSLX for proving our point for us, and I rest my case.
Well, thank you, Randy and Uri. You have time now to make one final remark. Uri?
Okay, my remark is, it's history making. We're on the same stage today. You didn't believe that, and I did it. Now, my response
Nice.
My response is this. I said that everyone can do it because we all have psychic powers. And you just proved it.
He's right.
There you have it. Everybody's psychic. Not just me, not just Randy. everybody is psychic. Oh, boy.
He just put every repair shop on Earth out of business.
Just like that.
Yeah, Geek Squad can go fuck themselves.
I got a couple of super tips here. Anonymous, Luigi, everything isn't that funny. Less is more. Do that on your show. And Carl.
Good evening to the panel. The great Randi documentary. Not last but least, Luigi, you're gay.
It's true. It's true.
You need to take the super chat down. It blocks
Very
the
loud.
super.
What?
The chat blocks the tip.
Sir.
The what?
Super chat.
Rumpled
The chat you had.
Trenchcoat,
You have
combo
a chat.
podcast is in the way of the super tips.
That's that's not showing up on my screen.
Yeah, I don't see that here. Oh.
We just need
Okay.
to take. I don't know.
All right.
Chat is.
I just took it.
Weird.
Nope, it's still there.
It's still there?
Yep.
It's not on the live feed. Okay. Weird.
Well,
doesn't matter
then who cares?
Oh,
There
now
it goes.
Now it's gone?
Yep. Cool.
And another one came up.
And did it go away?
Yep.
Yes. It's all good now.
Right on schedule.
Interesting. But we did get a request for the lever. Let's see here. Hold on one second.
Robo Karmic activated.
Perfect.
Yay.
That boy good.
That boy good.
Oh, good.
All right. So there you have it with basically what their claims were against each other. But we have to move on to what is basically the real pinnacle of their feud, which is the 1973 Tonight Show with Johnny Carson appearance by Uri Gellar. And to give just a little bit of context before we show this, Johnny Carson was in fact I guess you'd just call him a rookie magician. He really appreciated magic, understood magic, and was friends with James Randi. And he didn't like that Uri Gellar was going around calling himself a psychic either. So he invites Uri Gellar onto the show, sends him, I believe it was a list of 40 questions that he was planning on asking him, and then consulted with Randi as to how they could possibly rig the stage so that Uri Gellar can't do his act and expose him.
Would they have done that to Doug Henning? Would they have done that to David Copperfield? No.
I don't know. And it's really funny that I never once thought of that, but I gotta say, Pat, you've really actually kind of gotten to my head a little bit about this, where I'm sitting here thinking, shit, were they bullying him? I don't know. I gotta say, I'm torn on this now, because you made a really good point. Like, why were they singling him out? Like, let's say in a completely hypothetical situation in the future, Chris Angel comes on board and James Randi is alive and in the business of debunking. Would he have tried to do that to Chris Angel? I don't know.
Where have you gone, James Randi? We need you now.
Cuckoo, cachoo.
To glom on to a more famous person, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Randi could have done this. He could have been the mentalist, right? He could have actually, if he was better looking and had more charisma.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm kidding. No, he could have done it, though. He could have. I mean, he had if he knows how to do all the tricks, obviously he could convince everybody. He could have done Uri's act.
He could have.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the hair for it.
And you know something? It came out later in life that James Randi was gay. He really wanted to keep it a secret because he thought that it was going to ruin his career. Uri Gellar used to be a male
case.
Uri Gellar was a male model before he became a psychic. I wonder if there was any kind of attraction there. I wonder if this could have been like when you say love-hate, maybe it was like a real love-hate. I'm kind of curious now. See, I don't think Randy would debunk these entertainers like Angel and Copperfield. They never tried to hustle people. Well, depends how you define hustle. David Blaine, I think, is really kind of a fraud in that he started his career saying he was a magician. I believe he still calls himself a magician, but then he just started doing these endurance stunts that he was associating with magic, and I always had a problem with that.
But don't they just aren't all magicians though just saying like, no, I'm really the magic one, I'm better, you know? I mean, like, I think that my argument was that that mentalist and magician, same fucking thing. You know,
totally.
In terms of, because they are just like kinds of show business or whatever. It's not like the president is going to call Uri Gellar and be like, quick, you know, cut the right wire. You know, there's no responsibility in being a mentalist. You know what I mean? It's not an important job.
Pat, stop talking.
Yeah, you're starting to make sense.
You're making too much goddamn sense. I don't like it. But you're totally right. God damn it.
Just an evolution of show business. But that said, you know, I see why Randy needed to do what he did too, because a lot of people, if they are taking it too seriously, then he's like, hold on. Let's, you know, maybe he's just pointing out what I'm pointing out. And in the case of magic, it just so happens that that kind of ruins it. And mentalists and shit, you know?
Yeah. I don't really have anything to say in response to that.
I would just say this, is
really
that
right.
Copperfield, when he made buildings disappear and stuff like that, David Copperfield and jets or whatever the fuck he was doing, I never thought that those tricks were very good. I never thought those illusions actually worked.
And also, I don't think that anyone really thought that the Empire State Building really disappeared. I think that becomes the threshold for James Randi. And I'm speaking for him. I'm not saying this with any certainty. I'm just kind of guessing here rhetorically, is that I think that is where he wouldn't have done that to David Copperfield, because David Copperfield had this, I don't know what you call it, just an air of hack. Maybe that's the right word, you know?
Right, he was hacky, yeah. Uri Gellar was contemporary. There was no reason to debunk David Copperfield.
Exactly. There was no reason to, because nobody really believed he was doing those things. But maybe Uri Gellar really thought that he was, you know, providing a service from people believing Uri Gellar's. I'm really just speaking out loud here.
You mean Randy?
Randy.
I think what you meant is Randy had a responsibility. Yeah.
Randy felt he had a responsibility to save people from Uri Gellar in the possibility that they believe one thing and that evolves into believing other stupid things. I really am trying to defend this because you really got to me. I gotta say,
well,
my confidence is shattered.
Kind of the only problem is that the Amazing Randy wrote books, right, to debunk, and he did make appearances and stuff like that too. But like the people who read are not the same people who are believing in this stupid phenomenon.
Yeah. Well, one thing that we can agree is entertaining is Uri Gellar's appearance on The Tonight Show. So I'm guessing, Annie, if you don't know Uri Gellar and you don't know James Randi, you probably don't know anything about this. It's a pretty infamous moment where...
Can I step in for a quick second?
Please.
The way I see the difference is, like someone like David Copperfield, they're playing to a crowd. Uri Gellar is like much more on a personal level, and I think that takes it to like a different like level. I just said level twice. Takes it to like a different area where you can be a hustler when you're relating to someone on a personal level. Whereas if you're just performing for a whole group, it's different. Like the people that he quote unquote fix their shit, he might turn that like into a business. I can psychically, fix your fridge for fucking $50, and that's where the hustle comes in. I think Randy didn't like was that personal level to his shtick more than the whole overall entertainment aspect.
And I think that's essentially what Pat was saying, was that, David Copperfield was hack. And I really like the word you use, Pat, is that Uri Gellar was contemporary. And I think that really kind of falls in line with that as well. When you say contemporary, meaning people were taking this as real on a level that they weren't taking David Copperfield. But whatever, that's all.
But they used to believe in magic. But I mean, I don't understand, Gummy. I mean, like we just saw Uri Gellar in front of an audience, and he's on television. I mean, like playing to the crowd is what he was doing, wasn't it?
But also, I'm talking about like the person he was talking to on the phone, that one-on-one relationship.
Which was crowdsourced. I mean, he didn't find them as marks. They just happened to be in the audience.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, God.
And they didn't even charge them. He fixed all their TVs for free.
Right. That's where it starts. I think it was like one of the things before he figured out, that he could
So
do
you
that.
think he was laying the groundwork for his TV repair business?
Right. More or less like his whole psychic repair hustle, if you will.
He ultimately became, he was really ultimately going to turn into Crazy Eddie. I like this. I think Tyler Henry needs to be debunked as a psychic. I have wanted to do a show on that guy, but I hate watching his content. I cannot watch his content because it's so awful. Thank you, Carl.
I don't get blocked anymore. Luigi, my Luigi. You're not a homosexual anymore. You're gay.
Blocked? Nobody blocked you, Carl. Oh, I haven't said it lately. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That took me a second. I always threaten to block Carl. I haven't threatened you lately. That took me a second. I'm so sorry. You're blocked, Carl. Okay, I am blocking you. All right, so here is the 1973 appearance by Uri Gellar on The Tonight Show with a little bit of backstory from Penn Jillette, who knows what happened backstage because he was good friends with James Randi.
Of course, there was Mr. Gellar's appearance.
Okay, you know what? I saw somebody mention, and I heard about this, but I haven't messed with it. There is a way to lower the super tips now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how to do that, though. If somebody can tell me how to do it, I will be happy to lower it. But anyway, I do apologize that I have not messed with that yet.
On The Tonight Show. I got a call after they booked him to appear.
Would you welcome, please, Uri Gellar.
Johnny had been a magician himself and was skeptical. I was asked to help prevent any trickery.
Nice to see you.
Thanks.
We have only met...
This scares me.
This scares you?
So, allegedly, we don't know how much of this is true. He did not know there were going to be any props out to demonstrate his powers, but we hear a conflicting story, so I don't really know which one to believe, but just want to throw both sides of the story out there.
Well, we just got some things together here. And
I told them to provide their own props and not to let Gellar or his people anywhere near them.
Also, one of our staff members did some drawings which have been sealed in an envelope, and I'd like you to take your own pace when you feel like you want to try anything.
Right.
Do you want to try that particular experiment first?
When I'll feel for it.
When
Okay?
Sure.
We'll start eliminating the ones that do not have the water.
All right, without touching them.
He is really suspicious now. I'm having a hard time with you.
Okay, I don't mean to be, Uri. I really
No,
don't.
just keep looking. Okay, let me rest a little, all right?
All right.
So one interesting thing about this is that Johnny Carson is willing to sacrifice his show to expose Uri Gellar. There's dead air. There's just dead air this whole time that he's staring at this, which I find interesting because it seemed like Johnny Carson had a hard on for him too.
Well, it's just a great moment in broadcasting, in a way. I mean, it's obviously very famous, and there's a reason. Talk shows used to do shit like this, and they would never do anything like this now.
No, I don't think they would. All right, I figured out how to do the volume. All right, here we go. Let's see if this helps. Okay, back to this.
I'm surprised because before this program, your producer came and he read me at least 40 questions you're going to ask me.
Well, I can ask you all kinds of questions if you'd like me to ask you questions.
I have to have time, and
Nice.
Just listen to that. All that dead
All right, we're
air.
back. Uri was telling me you don't feel what, strong tonight?
I don't
Is that?
feel strong. It's not all tonight. Right now, I'm feeling being pressed, and then I can't.
Well, I'm not
can't
trying to press you. I really not.
No, you're only telling me, well, will you try that or that or that?
Well, I thought that was the idea of. No, I'm not trying to put you down.
do you think that when you talk about Carson, do you think that when Uri Gellar, Uri Gellar got kind of ruined, it seemed, on Carson?
He did, yeah, he did.
Do you think that was Carson kind of happily sabotaging it?
Oh, no. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Uri Gellar was big for a minute there, in the 70s, and they were pushing to get a booking on Carson, and Carson said no, and then Uri Gellar got big enough that Carson said yes, and Carson immediately called James Randi of the Randi Educational Foundation, JREF on the web, called Randi, and he said, Randi, this fuck. Uri Gellar's coming on. What do I do to make sure he can't scam anybody? And Randi gave him a list of things, and one of the things was, which I loved, Gellar, I'll have to do all this probable stuff because Gellar is very litigious, and I do not want to monkey with Gellar, so let's be very careful. Allegedly, sometimes it's possible that Gellar has a fellow named Shippy, who allegedly, possibly, sometimes comes into shows that he's doing, allegedly, possibly, sometimes as like a maintenance guy or something, and he is there where he could possibly, if Uri Gellar does not have real powers, possibly facilitate some of his what could be called possibly tricks.
Possibly.
I know that's annoying in how he described that, but let me just reiterate what he's saying, is that basically, allegedly, Uri Gellar had a habit of trying to get backstage before the appearance or sending someone to get backstage before the appearance to tinker with the props. So they found that out and they tried to stop him.
So what you and Pendulette are saying is that sometimes...
Me and Pendulette, yes, go on.
I think I get it.
Okay.
Okay. So Carson. So Randi says to him, make sure nobody gets on the lot that day. So Carson goes to security himself, and he makes badges with a Polaroid that are signed by Carson, and says on that day, anyone who gets in without this badge, you guys are all fired.
No, sir, I don't see your name on the list. No, sir, your name is not on the list.
That's pretty crazy. They were serious. I find it a little entertaining in how serious Johnny Carson took this. But that's just me.
And Carson says, I mean, if you let me on without this card, if you let me, Johnny Carson, without this card, your ass is fired. Wow. No one's on this lot. So
the person sitting next to him, by the way, is Ricardo Montalban.
Allegedly, supposedly...
I guess nobody knows that famous prank call. Okay.
From the story, which I didn't know directly firsthand, this particular asshole, or may or may not have been with Uri Gellar, showed up like 6 times. Maintenance guy, sound guy, catering. He doesn't get on.
Holy shit.
Carson also says when Gellar comes on, I want to keep the camera on you instead of on me, so no one can think you're doing anything tricky. But the best thing he does is Gellar allegedly, possibly, could be doing switches for silverware in his pocket. Switches. So there's a young guy. There was a young guy, I guess.
Would if that was true, would Gellar or someone doing that possibly want a camera on both of them to give them a half a second?
He wants very much for the camera. I mean, when we do any sort of chat show, Teller insists on a monitor that we can see, so that when they do the shot over to Letterman, we just do all the dirty work. if you've got to do a dirty move, why not do it with nobody watching? Isn't that
Thank you, Calvertons. Somebody out there got the joke. Ricardo.
easier? Brilliant. You practice it forever, and then you say something funny. Camera goes to Dave. Okay, we're done. You can pull a monkey.
Now, one interesting thing you have to keep an eye on in that what they're also doing is monitoring Uri Gellar. Watch Johnny Carson's head whenever Uri Gellar starts to focus on the props. You see, Johnny lowers his head down and puts it on the desk so that he can get a look at the movement of the props. Oh, Tiff, thank you very much for the one Luigi Greenberg membership. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you.
And also,
Celebrating 17 months of membership.
months.
Thank you.
Love you, Tiff. Thank you, dear.
Pants at that point. So yeah, you're watching that monitor and seeing the camera off you.
Fuck, is that funny?
So he finds this guy, and I was going to say young guy, but a guy my age, so in the 70s, young guy. I believe it was Paul Gertner. who's about 19 years old at that time. And Randy puts Carson in charge of him. And Carson, and he was a monster magician, just one of these close-up finger flinger guys, young. And Carson hires him as a page at NBC and says, when Gellar comes in, you're in charge of making sure he's happy. Make sure he's taken care of. He's got the whole page coat, the whole thing like that. But he's one of the greatest young magicians in the world who is within a foot of Gellar all the time.
He's watching every move.
And he's doing stuff like, let me take your jacket, and we'll send it out and get it clean. Get those
I would say they might have also been imprisoning him falsely by keeping him in a room and not letting him leave. But apparently, he asked a lot of questions and would say, well, I'm going to go eat lunch or I'm going to go do something. And this guy would say, no need. We'll have somebody go do it for you.
Pockets all cleaned out. And Gellar now needs to allegedly possibly to do this, needs to get rid of Gertner. So he's saying stuff like, can I get something to eat? And Gertner goes, sure, we have anybody. Any food here you want. He goes, yeah, I'd like, can I just get some pizza? And Gertner gets on the phone. And Carson had already, because of Randy, set up like 3 guys to work for Gertner to run out and get anything. Just anything. So he's saying stuff like, I want sushi, but with the Pacific. And they just going boom, boom, sending people all over so Gertner never leaves.
Man, did Carson have a hard on for this guy.
This is a great couldn't Gellar have just said to him, could you leave the dressing room? I want to be alone?
Yes, he could.
Yeah.
And he would say no.
Oh, okay.
No, Mr. Carson wants to make sure you're taken care of the whole time. So you can watch this clip on YouTube because Carson does this. I mean, he almost sabotages his own show because Carson just kind of goes, go ahead, do something. And Gellar's coat's clean. He's got nobody helping him. Now, it's possible he had real powers, has real powers, and this negative energy is enough to fuck anybody up. I mean, that's the rationale.
And that is what he said, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But nothing gets accomplished.
What didn't happen? There was I just remember vaguely it was something to do with cups of water. Or
Now, do you see Johnny Carson's head? You see, he put it on the desk, and he's watching it because he's trying, and Penn is going to explain exactly what's going to happen right here, what he's watching for.
He was able to tell. Oh, thank you. You left out part of the. I left out part of the story. This is great. He would do this thing with like canisters, like film canisters, and one of them had water in it, and 7 of them didn't. Right, and you'd mix them up, and you'd be able to divine. I haven't got the trick exactly right with the numbers and stuff, but that's the idea: divine water in a container. And the way some people who think he doesn't have powers think he might have done it is to simply be signaled, which is. Simply, you put one of your guys in the audience, he sees stuff while you got your back turned. It's a simple to code anything from the audience. You look over and he's touching his baseball hat. It's, you don't have too much special coding. Right. You can pretty much hold up a fucking sign. It's for douchebag. But that guy's not there, right? Mm-hmm. And Carson mixes the things up. And you can see this on the recording. It's very, very funny. Johnny also says to him, and put the things on a really heavy table. Because you can find other appearances where Gellar, if he didn't have power, which we know he says he does, and there's no reason to doubt him. Sure. He does bump into the table.
Exactly. But look right there. Watch the clock.
And of course, a table, when it's jiggled, the heavier container won't move.
He was slightly bumping into the table to jiggle it to see what would move and what wouldn't. So he could identify the heavier things, the heavier items, and you see his knee kind of brush up against it, and that's what Johnny was watching for.
Won't move as much. And somebody who didn't have powers could figure it out the same way.
Sure.
Well, Carson puts these like containers on like a solid. It looks like a solid chunk of concrete.
So if you noticed, the clock moved, but the containers didn't. And one thing that Penn is actually leaving out that James Randi has said was that he also told him to put rubber cement on the bottom of all of them to absorb all of the shocks from those slight movements. So you'll see none of them are moving at all, but the other items are moving. And it was all just to fuck with him live on TV.
It's all,
is that too much? No.
Yeah.
The Washington Monument. It just does not fucking
building cornerstone.
You shouldn't do appearances like this if you're not like 100% confident that you got it.
Exactly.
Because otherwise you just end up looking like this.
Exactly.
I guess he was confident because he always had control over everything, and it's like he was never expecting to not have control.
But
I think
what's
he had
interesting?
Too much confidence.
Yes, and you know what? It's really funny that you say that. We are coming up on the end of this little clip here, and just keep that. Put a pin in what you just said.
fucking me against this thing. And again, Carson's kind of like, hope you don't hurt yourself there, but it's just on the table. And Carson keeps saying, which is the thing that's such a wonderful, beautiful thing, is Carson keeps saying, we're taking all these precautions, Uri, because if you do these things on my show, no one will be able to doubt you. We're trying to help you here, because a lot of stuff you've done has been sloppy, and this is being so careful, no one can turn against you. Right. If you do this. And he's out there, and Carson just lets him fucking die. I mean, Carson would let it.
And between commercial breaks, there's no applause. There's no laughter. There's nothing. Normally when you would say, we'll be right back, there'd be an applause. There's nothing. They're watching this and they're not putting the applause sign on, is my point. Like, they want the dead air. They want Uri Gellar associated with dead air.
Anybody die. I mean, if you're sucking out there, Carson takes over your spot, saves you. Yep. He'll throw you anything, softballs, boom. Carson would do what's necessary. Yeah. But Carson is just sitting there going, huh. So that would supposed to be bending now, huh? And Carson's not even doing jokes. I mean, never mind, he's not even doing mean jokes. He's just doing nothing. Just like, okay, we'll give him 10 minutes of dead airtime to fuck up. So, that was the whole thing. And it was all Randy and, surrounding with magicians. Just great stuff.
Penn, why didn't Uri just bail on his appearance?
Here you go.
At that point.
I think...
knowing that he's going to fucking fake illness or say he's sick or something. Yeah, because he knows he's going to eat it.
I think the answer is hubris.
That's it. It's exactly what you just said, Gummy. The guy was so confident and just had so much of an ego and hubris that he must have received word at some point that none of their plans went through, that they weren't able to tinker with the projects, or the props. They weren't able to rig anything. He must have gotten word at some point, you have to assume.
And if he didn't get a word, then he has to have assumed that he didn't get a word. Like, either his guys came back and said, we didn't get anything, or he didn't hear back from them, which means they didn't do the job.
Yeah. And how could he hear back from them? No one else was allowed on the lot, and he couldn't get in touch with anyone.
Well, okay, but that's interesting. But the failsafe would have been to cancel if he didn't have the assurance or the knowledge that everything was rigged. But he didn't. He just went forward, and it's exactly what you're saying, is that it was his ego. It was his hubris, and he just said, nope, I'm in control. I'll figure it out. It always works. It's never failed. I know what I'm doing. And then, boom.
Well, he also, there were a couple of surprises for him, I don't think he knew that was, like when he came out and he was like, oh, this scares me or whatever, He didn't know that stuff was going to be out there like that. And also, he'd agitated for this appearance forever. So,
I haven't heard that.
Well, that's what they actually said it on the video before I think maybe you said it, that he'd asked to be on Carson a bunch of times. And then, finally he was like, okay, fine. But it was with, he had, put all this stuff in place. So
maybe,
that he can do it.
Maybe so, yeah.
I think that this ultimately is how I was saying, and we agreed, Copperfield was more of a showman, right?
Thank you, Jay.
Henning, more of a showman, right? And
yes.
He's not he's not a showman. He's just like, he's claiming to be a serious mentalist and stuff. So this is where he fucks up. It's because he could have played that off a lot of different ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was his failure as a showman to actually, to not do the trick. On some level, it's offensive probably to Carson on a showman level as well as a magician level. I mean, he could have just gone, here's what we're going to do, a little different tonight. Everybody say work on this trick, or whatever. He gets the audience involved, and then he's like, nothing happens. They don't get it. Nothing is whatever, involve the audience and then go, well, I guess the audience just isn't psychic. He could have done a lot of different things, but he's a bad showman.
Pat, you're blowing my fucking mind tonight, man. I'm totally serious. I have not thought of that angle on a lot of this stuff, but God, you're so right. Johnny Carson hated him on multiple levels. He was an amateur magician and he didn't like that, but also now he's saying you're disrespecting my show. I never would have thought that, but you are I think you're totally right on that.
Well, it's because a guy who gets taken seriously, like Uri Gellar all the time, he's never had to shift into that, showman gear where it's like, you need to make something work here or figure it out, but he didn't have the chops.
Whoa, you're making that pencil bend.
Whoa.
Remember seeing that as a kid when you saw the pencil look like, like it was wiggling?
Yeah.
I remember. I do remember that blowing my mind.
The wobbly thing.
Yeah, the wobbly thing. All right. Well, we're coming up on 2 hours. Thank you to my guest, Annie O'Ryan, for being here. Thank you so much. And Pat, Gummy, thank you. Folks, thank you so much for all your generosity. Before we go, I would love for everybody to do their plugs. Annie, where can people find you?
If they want to just check out everything I've been up to, which hasn't been a lot lately, go to my website, insanity.com. INSANNEITY.com.
We are going to put all of your links in the description of the show. We're going to put your X and YouTube. So if there is anything else besides those, please let me know. And Pat, where can people find you?
P. Dixon on YouTube is the best thing. Just subscribe there, and I'd appreciate it. Great audience you have here. I'd love them to come and check out some of the songs and stuff I play, different interviews, and whatever it is I do. But P. Dixon, thanks.
Absolutely. You're going to be doing a show tonight?
Yeah, New York City Crime Report, also 11 o'clock live on censored.tv. Use promo code just use the promo code Dixon for 20% off.
And Gummy, what would you like to plug?
Well, thank you everybody again. Just find me here, Gummy Chainsaw. I'm back full-time now with my channel. Sundays are my horror gameplay playthroughs. Wednesdays at 3 will be rotating between old arcade games or simulator games. I got an extra episode coming out tomorrow. I played more Dead as Disco with 80s and 90s house music. So it's more like a dance party while I just punch people in the face in the game. And then Sunday will be all mall horror games. So please come check me out.
Awesome. And folks, I do want to just let you know again, please be on the lookout for a new show from us, a companion show, I guess is what you'd call it, Supplemental Robot, coming out soon. And we are going to be starting a Patreon with exclusive content, so please keep an eye out for that. But again, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for all the generosity. You've been great. And also for all the comments. And we think we're probably going to be taking next week off just for a short little vacation, but we will have something there for you regardless of us being here. Thank you. So until next time, folks, stay skeptical, question everything. Bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Shh.